Playtime.
Hi guys, you're watching Play Replay with Async. Now today, since I'm taking kind of a break and I've just kind of been doing nothing, been trying to just kind of hanging out with family and dealing with a lot of family stuff. My wife's been in the hospital for like a month. I haven't really talked about that. I don't really know if anyone cares on this channel anyway, but so I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, so I've just been kind of away. I've been trying to do the videos and stuff for this channel and everything, and trying to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers at least. I'm pretty low on that. And I've just been trying to do a lot of stuff and just dealing with so much stuff. And I don't mean to put that on people right away in the beginning of this gameplay video, but it's just something I wanted to kind of address. The reason why I haven't been like really talking about a lot of stuff. I mean, I try, but you know, when your wife's in the hospital and she's kind of trying to get over some things, she's not dying or anything, but she's got a lot of health issues, and I'm not going to get into all the details. But I'm just trying to get through that, and I figured since I'm home alone tonight and just kind of sitting here, well, I am home alone a lot since she's in the hospital. She's like an hour away too, so it's a long drive, so I'm just a lot of stuff going. Anyway, so I'm off on vacation for the holidays, and it's before New Year's now. It's after Christmas, and I figured I would just sit down and do a playthrough of Sons of the Forest on my PC and just kind of relax and just kind of mellow out and maybe do like an hour recording for you guys. And I didn't even hook up my microphone, because it seems like every time I hook up my microphone to OBS, it works sometimes, and then when I start it up again and I try to hook it up again, it doesn't work the other times, and I just have to kind of try to find the settings every single time I start a new recording. It's just such a pain. So I figured I'd just use this new camera I got for my PC, and I figured I would start. So anyway, this is Sons of the Forest, and one of the girl, I think that's I can't think of the name of the girl. Anyway, she's like a mutant in this game, and she's got a shotgun that I gave her, so she kind of shoots off any cannibals in this game that are causing any troubles. And of course they can't cross through the water, so only I can do that, so they're just sitting over there. And the other guy, he basically can't hear, so he just kind of, I have to write everything down or whatever to give him a note to kind of tell him what to do in this game. So anyway, this is a cool little game. We crashed on an island basically, and we ended up here, and we just kind of have to survive. I'm not going to get into all the story. In fact, I put in cheat codes in this just so I can enjoy the game and play it like without worries, because this game can be pretty hard sometimes. So anyway, that all being said, this is Sons of the Forest, and I'm playing this with a Xbox controller, and I'm playing it on Steam. And this game looks really cool, and it's fun to just build and create things and kind of fight off cannibals in the woods. So that being said, if you like my videos, I gotta say this, because if I don't say it, people don't do it. If you like my videos, please hit that subscribe button and like the video. It helps out immensely, okay? I'm trying to grow this channel. Like I said, I'd like to get to 1,000. I'm hitting this zip line here, trying to move to a different spot. But anyway, like I was saying before, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to get this channel monetized, basically, so I can at least make some money on some of the things I do here. But I'm trying to be able to do other things with this channel, and I might even put this on another channel that I made just for video games. This video, I don't know. We'll find out. But for now, I'm just playing Sons of the Forest, and it looks like she is taking out a lot of those little baby mutants over there. My God, they're just all attacking her. Look at that. And I could just sit here from my little outpost and look. So anyway, let's get into some of the stuff that I've done here in this game. So I built that little outpost over there, overlooking the water going down and everything, and so now I have this one here, and this is like my little zip line, like way to cross these places fast. And I learned this from, obviously, there's some YouTubers that are doing this stuff, and they do it much better than me, obviously. So yeah, I'll go to the next level, the next place or whatever. So anyway, over there, I'll get to it. Anyway, over there is a little cannibal village, or used to be, until I destroyed it. But anyway, this is my little outpost that I built. It's not really an outpost, but I can stay here if I need to, if it's the middle of winter or something. So I can actually sleep here and do all this stuff and kind of look out the window and take a look out and stuff like that, and probably see a cannibal come running up. But yeah, this is my little outpost or whatever. Oh, this is the mutant girl. Obviously 3 legs. She's missing a shoe. Yeah, she's bizarre. I don't know. Yeah. But she does a good job with protecting my little areas, which is kind of nice. That's why I gave her a shotgun, because she knows how to shoot, I'll tell you that. But she's on our side, so she's not one of the mutant cannibals that are out there. Okay, so I can take this, and now this is where you get into my houses that I built. And if you notice, I built them on the water, because the mutants like to come up, and they want to get to you, basically, and usually in the middle of the night. But look at that, some big giant mooses over there. Anyway, so I built these things on the water because in the summertime in this game, the mutants can't, or the mutants. Well, yeah, mutants are out there too, but the cannibals can't get to me. They'll literally drown trying to cross to get to me. So that's a blessing. But in the wintertime, when it's frozen and cold in here on this map or whatever, this is all frozen and they can get to me. So that's the curse. And you could see some of them over there, right there. And now my dog is going to start snoring, because that's what she does. Hey, 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 you're snoring. Hey, you're snoring. There you go. Now you're awake. Okay. You'll probably start snoring in about a minute anyway. Okay, so let's get back to this. I know I've said a lot and didn't really do much, but yeah, this is the next little outpost I built over here. So here we go. Let's go in this, and it's kind of, this one was not the best, built the best, because I didn't know what I was doing as much with this one. So it's kind of got some flaws, I think, but I might fix it up later on. But I always like to have these overlook type of areas when I'm doing this, because it's just easier if anybody comes to my front door trying to, because in the wintertime, like I said, they can come onto this and they can walk across the frozen ice. So at least if I'm up here in the wintertime, I can just start shooting them off, you know. But I can't really get back there. I should have done something with that, but I didn't. So anyway, here's another zip line leading to the next little house I built. And this is the first one I built on the water. This one here was my, I think I built this one pretty good, actually, for the first one. But yeah, I have all the beds so that the other people that I have in this, that are out there, they can all sleep in the game too. So yeah, I thought of everything. And then I got this nice little overlook thing and all this, so I could shoot at all the cannibals in the winter time when they come over here. But yeah, I can go down here, and now if you look over here, because they could probably get on this even in the summertime. So I set up these traps, and what these traps do is they literally cut up. Oh, that one's already set off. Anyway, they literally like spin and cut up these cannibals as they're coming through. So it's kind of nice to have little traps to introduce them to my property. So yeah, um, this is my little fire, whatever, campfire pit or whatever. Anyway, I can't talk today. Like I said, I got a lot going on in my life, so if it sounds like my brain is fried, it's probably because it's fried, because there's a lot of stress and a lot of stuff going on right now. But I'm just kind of blowing off steam playing this game now, so yeah. Alright, let's go over here. I'm going to sleep in the game to make it daylight again, because it's getting dark out, and I hate when it's dark. It just gets so dark in this game, you can't see at night sometimes. I'll go to this house because I kind of like this one more than the other ones, because it's kind of got a perfect mix of everything in it. Okay, so let's just sleep it off. Okay, now it'll be daylight. Okay, so let's go out here and in the daylight and okay, there's a oh wait, that's one of the guys over there. Okay, so anyway, I got everything in this game now. I mean, literally, because of the cheat and everything. So I have every little weapon you could have. So it's kind of nice. And I even have a guitar. So yeah, let's get the shotgun out, because this is probably the weapon that I use the most in this game, because it just knocks off anybody pretty quickly. So we got this now. Let's see, where's that guy at? Where is he? This is the little helper I got here. This is the guy that I crashed on the helicopter with, and he, you see his ears are kind of blood stained because he lost his ability to hear or whatever. So I have to tell him by note or whatever to go do something. Like I'll show you. Okay, and drop him here. You know, you could tell him to do different things. He doesn't do everything perfectly, but he does it good enough for you to actually understand. Maintain base, stay here, take a break. There you go. Take a break, buddy. Alright, go take a break with your head in the leaves. Okay. So, this thing here, I kind of screwed this up. I mean, I tried to build this thing because it wasn't out far enough, and I couldn't get it to be even or whatever for a long time, and I had trouble building. I had a lot of trouble building this. So this thing here is flawed. It's just good enough to receive, you know, me landing on the thing, and that's about it. But my next build I'm trying to build is going to be over here, I think. I'll show you. This thing here. If you notice, I opened up all this area so I could have like a zip line going straight to this place. And in the winter time, in the nighttime, this place is just filled with like all kinds of life stuff going on. Lots of cannibal activity. So yeah, it's kind of nice playing this game laying in bed, because this is kind of how I've always liked to play video games, just kind of relaxing in a bed. A lot of people like to sit up at their desk and on their PC, and they're just like click, click, click with their mouse, and it's like, it just seems like too much work for me. I'm not into that. I just want to chill out and just relax and play a game, you know. So maybe I should get down from here and go build something for you, so you guys can see me actually doing something. Okay, so this is the area I've kind of been scoping out that I want to do something in. This is a golf course, all grown up and everything. Oh, look at that. There's one of those mutant things right now. Hi, how you doing? Bam! Yeah. Oh! Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, so now that I took care of him, oh boy. I can hear one of those girls. Where is she? Where is she? I heard her. The females of this little tribe in this game, they're really irritating because it's like they try to get the men to do the fight, do things. I don't know. I just get the idea that I get the feeling that because they're always just whining and pointing at you, and then the guys come running out with the big grunts or whatever. Oh, there's that guy again. Trip. I can't remember his name. Calvin. Anyway. So I'm going to put in a cheat code, because I want to have logs right now. So I got to hit F1. And also, if you want to put cheats in on this game, if you don't know how to do it, first off, you have to have a good keyboard like this. I don't know if you could see that, but anyway. And you have to have an F1 button right here that's clear, that doesn't have the search or the Windows thing that's on some of them. So I had to buy this, like I had to go out and buy this just to enter in cheats in this game, basically. So anyway, you have to have that kind of thing so you can hit the F1 when you want to enter in codes. But the thing is you can you have to type in cheat stick, and then you have to hit enter without F1. And then when you do that, you won't see any signs of that, but then you can hit F1 like this, and then you'll be able to see all the codes that you can use. And a lot of them are pretty easy to enter. Like right now, I'm going to hit log hack. Oh, it's the caps lock's on. Okay, log, and then you see it already has the word over in the top right left corner or whatever. It already has it, so I could just hit arrow over, and then it'll say log hack. Then I go space, and then I go on, so that it'll give me a log in my hand right away. And here we go. We got a log. So we're going to build something here. Now there's my little outpost over there. So I should probably start building like somewhere in here. Let's turn this and go like that. Okay, so we got that, and then now we're building. And it's nice because it kind of cleans out the area for you. Okay, I don't know how big I want to do this, but I'm going to have to build a wall around this thing, because I guarantee you that the cannibals are going to get to this pretty easily. So, and we're at war with cannibals in this game, so they're definitely not happy that I'm here. So we're going to just kind of start building an outline. This game is so fun to build because it's just so easy the way they made it. The Forest, which is the first game to this is the sequel to The Forest. It was quite hard for me to get down like how to build things, specifically roofs. I never could make a roof in that game properly. So I don't know what they got going on with that game, but it's kind of janky. It's kind of got a couple issues, I think. I mean, it's a good game, and it's actually somewhat better than this game in some regards. But this game, the building is just so great. I just love the building in this game. So I played this one more by far, and I got this one on sale for like $23. The Forest, I originally got that one for like $5 on sale. So that was like my gateway drug to get into these Forest games. And boy, I'm telling you, this game and the Forest are basically the reasons that I have my PC. The reasons why I bought a gaming PC. Because I can play these games with a controller in my hand. I don't have to have the mouse and keyboard. You can do that if you want to, if you're into that sort of thing. But the thing is, this game it's just easy to enjoy with a controller in your hand, and you don't have to like do any extra, like, it's just easy to play. They make it so easy. I'm probably saying that way too much, but anyway. And the building and crafting in this game is just amazing. Now, even without codes to enter or whatever, this game it's just it's still fun. Now I'm gonna do this. I see a cannibal over there. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this because I need. Oh wait, I do need that. Okay, it's on the 5th log. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now that'll give me an extra one. And now basically what it does is it clones the log, so you can just have infinite. You know. See, now I can just drop them in, and I'm getting a floor. Now you can do this with stones in this game, and I think the stones are really cool too. But I think it just takes a lot longer because you have to have like one stone at a time, and you can do it fast like I'm doing it here with the cheats, but it still takes longer. The wood is just easier to just throw down quickly. And I know that guy's gonna come over here, isn't he? Where is he? I can see some cannibals over there. He's still over there. Okay. Alright, as long as he stays over there and doesn't come over here, I ain't gonna mess with him. I have a feeling that this video, that the audio is gonna be crappy, like for me talking, because I'm just using this webcam that I bought. So, whatever. I could plug in my good mic, but like I said, the settings are probably still not working properly the way that I had them set up before, because I did record some videos and then it worked, and then those videos weren't that best. I didn't know what I was doing really. Oh, this guy, really? Okay. Oh my god. You're gonna really steal my wood? Oh, come on. Okay. So, now that I took care of the thieves, that's a good reason why you should have a gun. Make sure that nobody steals your property, you know. Okay, so I got this floor practically done. So now we have a giant piece of, you know, land here that we can just build on. So, oh god, now what? I can hear these guys. They're just so annoying. I mean, when you don't have the code in, they're kind of scary because you feel like they're going to kill you, you know, or, you know, there's going to be a gang of them coming after you. So you have this mindset when you're playing the game that, you know, I'm going to probably have to fight and I'm probably going to lose, you know. That's kind of how you feel when you're playing this game initially without any cheats. But I got God mode on, so I'm not going to face anything really that's going to harm me. So I feel like I'm building a Walmart here because this is awfully big. But I'm just kind of screwing around as I talk to you guys and go through this game. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I could probably put in a code that would get rid of all these bushes, but I just, whatever. I'm not going to go crazy with codes. Okay, so I think I'm a lot closer now, so I can have that zip line come down here eventually. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, let's drop this down quick and get rid of this. I think I'm going to have overhang again like that other houses, and have that be where the zip line comes so that I'm up above everything, so I'm not zip lining down into a bunch of cannibals that want to kill me. Even if I'm in God mode, you know, it's kind of irritating when you have to fight right away. Okay, so let's almost done here. You know, I should put down some traps to get rid of some of these idiots when they come up, so I don't have to sit there and fight with them all the time. Okay, I'm going to do it right there like that. Right there. Just keep putting these down. I mean, looking at this, you could see just, well, not that one. I don't want to do it that way. But anyway, you could, no, I want it to go, oh, like that. Okay. Anyway, If you've never played this game before, you could see now how easy it is to build. I mean, it's fun and it's easy. And that's the making of a great game. If it's fun and it's easy, that's what you want. So, yeah. So I'm building this thing up. Now, I'm not good at it really sucks when you're trying to build a giant cabin. Because for me, I got a lot of stuff I always have to do to build, like scaffolding to get up higher and all that. And I know there's a cheat that you can fly and do all kinds of other things. Oh, I think that's a cheat, or maybe it's a mod. I don't know. But anyway, I don't use that. I like to at least build the stuff without having to have without having to have every single cheat entered into the game, you know. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. Really? What did I do to you? I didn't even do anything. God. Get off my property. I'm sure he would say it's his property, but too bad for him. Oh, there we go. You're here to kick some ass? Good. Go out there and shoot those people, okay? You see them coming on my property, just shoot them. That's what I tell her. She can take care of business. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing my little tutorial on building here. Not like any other YouTubers that are better than me couldn't have done that already. I don't know. I'm not a great video game video maker, I'll tell you that. But, you know, if you're watching the channel and you enjoy it, then thank you for watching. I'll say that anyway. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out a lot if you want to see more of this type of stuff. Okay, so we got our columns in for the first floor, basically. So what I always do, this is just me. I'm sure other people build better than this. So, like I said, I'm not the greatest. Okay, so what I always do is I start off with making basically a staircase type of situation. Oh, for God's sake, is this guy going... There you go. Yeah, that's a good girl. She's got my little tracker on her shirt there, so I know where she's at. But, yeah, she's pretty badass, actually. Early on in the game, when you start this game, you come across her, and you kind of have to befriend her like a pet almost, but like you have to treat her good or whatever. You can't just shoot at her or something, or come at her with an axe or something. But when you find out, there's a story behind her in this game too. But anyway, when you start dealing with her, you realize quickly that she's a benefit because she'll actually bring you food or whatever you need when you're playing the game. So it's really nice. I mean, Calvin or whatever that guy's name is, he'll help you, but he does things differently than her. Okay, so now here's the staircase type of situation. Now I just take this and I go like that, and then I just keep pressing the thing until it's all done. And then it always gives you one extra, it seems like. So, yeah. So you got that one extra. Okay, watch out, lady. I cannot remember her name. Like I said, my brain is fried. I'm not trying to act like I'm super intelligent today because my brain is just gone right now. I got so many things I'm dealing with right now. So, now that we've got that established, what I always do, and I'm sure this is the hard way, but whatever, I'll do it this way just because I'm trying to do a kind of a quick and to the point. So I always pick a corner. No, not that way. Okay, pick a corner, put another one in there, cross beam that, back up, do it again, and rinse and repeat, basically. Same old thing, repeat, 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 and there's a lot of repetitiveness, but after a while you'll end up with a nice big house. And go like that, and now I gotta walk this line. Would you move out of the way? I can't remember. I think her name is like a state. Like, oh God, I can't remember her name. I'm trying so hard now. Anyway, I'm not. If I sit here and think about it, then there's going to be a quiet spot, and I'll be not talking through the video. Okay, so we'll just keep doing this, and I'm sure this is getting boring for the viewers. Watching me just keep repeating, especially when I'm falling down and now I can't get back up there. How am I gonna get back up there? Shoot. Okay, so I got to do this. That's the only way I can get back. Anyway, which is quick and easy. Once again, that's what makes this game great. Is you can just quick and easy do everything. For the most part. So there we go. Do this. Now this is going to be a giant box of a place. You know what? I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. Oh, crap. You take that one out, and that one out, and that one out, and that one out. Because I'm not doing this. I said I wanted to have a over the top area so I can just do. Okay, so what we're going to do is do this. Cross beam right there. And then we're going to do this. Cross beam. Cross beam. Alright, so let's do that and do that. All you have to do really is to watch the arrows, and the arrows kind of tell you what's going to go where and how it's going to go. And you see these arrows, and you can kind of just build how you want. So now, yeah. Oh, you're saying thumbs up? Okay. Oh, is she warning me? Some more little ape guys out there. Yeah, they run off awfully quick when they... Get him! Where is he? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna build walls because I'm tired of dealing with these little ape men. There's like different tribes in this game of cannibals, and some of them are more ape-like than others, and the ones that you're seeing there that are climbing around and they jump from trees and stuff, they're more of like ape-style ones that just want to like laugh at you and kind of irritate you. They're just annoying. They're not really a big threat, but they do like to walk up to you and smack you a couple times and stuff like that. So, I mean, you can hear them right now. They make their little sound effects, and I think they try to intimidate you with sound effects, but they don't really have anything to back it up for the most part. But yeah, this is how you make the walls. You can also use stones to use on the walls and with the wood frame, which is kind of cool. Or you could just make stone walls. You can just go straight up stone walls. It's up to you. I just like the cabin look because I kind of wish that I could go off the grid and kind of live like this in real life. Unfortunately, it's owning land and all that stuff is not very easy right now. Well, technically, you never really own land. Let's be honest. If you actually buy land, you could say you bought land all day long, but if you don't pay your land tax, we'll see how long you own that land, because they'll come and take it. So you never really actually own anything, at least in America. Now, my wife's Filipino, and in the Philippines, I think you actually own stuff there. They're paying taxes differently. Now, I might be wrong, so if you're Filipino and you're yelling at your screen right now, if you're watching this, then I'm wrong. I'm just a dumb American, okay? I'm just saying what I know, what I thought I understood. And my dog is itching his ear right now next to me. Anyway, so, but I just know that a part of me almost feels like I should just move to the Philippines sometimes, because with the way things are going in America, it's just, I don't really like the way things are heading. This country has kind of lost its moral compass in a lot of ways, and for me, I'm a Christian. Like, I'm not a perfect Christian. I mean, I'm playing a game holding a gun. I mean, that's not like the perfect Christian. So don't expect me to be doing anything that's perfect, okay? Just like nobody's perfect. But you just kind of have to have a mindset of, who you got to know who you serve in the end. And I don't serve government, I serve God. So what was I saying about the Philippines? Yeah, the Philippines, I've been there 2 different times, and I've been there, like the last time I was there for a full month. I mean, I could stay there for as long as I want, because I'm married to a Filipino, and there's like a visa you can get that you can do that, and it's really kind of cool. Trust me, I have thought about doing that, but I have to be able to make money, and I can't really make money doing anything right now, and so it'd be kind of nice if I had a YouTube channel where I was making money, and I could just travel to a different part of the world and just have internet and just make money that way. Well, we'll see. I mean, obviously I can't do that right now, and who's to know what the future brings? I mean, because YouTube doesn't really like anybody. They like to censor stuff, and especially around election season, because the way things are with them, it's like there's only one party, and you have to vote for that party, or you're a terrorist. I mean, that's basically the way things are in America. And now the Philippines doesn't have the best government in the world either, so I'm not going to say that we're talking about angels over there either. And there are they have a lot of the same issues, probably because they're funded by the same type of people over in the Philippines. So I think that the same type of people that are screwing things up in their government are the same type of people screwing things up in our government. And it's usually people on both sides, not just left or right, but it's just kind of like these people that they just want to have control over everybody all the time, and money is their god. So I don't really swing either way. I don't like politics in general. I don't like this left versus right mentality, because I think there's good people, and if we are basically told that to hate each other all the time, that's not going to benefit anybody, because we're just going to end up fighting because the people who believe in that garbage, they're just going to end up fighting with each other, and what we're going to get is a bunch of people fighting, and we'll be fighting against each other instead of fighting against the people who are actually causing us the damage and dividing us. So I think that America could be united again as long as we stopped believing in brainwashing. But that's enough of my politics. I'm not going to go into that, because I know some people get really offended because, God forbid I force them to watch this channel and watch this video to listen to me. But anyway, getting back to the game, and I'm trying to have fun here. I mean, I shouldn't be talking about politics when I'm trying to have fun. But what was I saying? Oh, I was saying the Philippines. Anyway, the Philippines is a beautiful place, though. It's just so beautiful. I loved it there. When I was there, you just go on the beach and just relax. It's so relaxing. And just the way people are, it seems like they're more happy there in a lot of ways. A lot of people are busy trying to work their ass off, trying to make some money, because the peso there is worth a lot less than the American dollar. I mean, the American dollar is not worth anything either, but the peso there is not worth much either. So, but they're more family orientated there, and I kind of like that. I mean, when I was there, I took a bus to travel to the province there, and you would see oh God, now we got mutants. See, middle of the sentence, and I'm already dealing with mutants. Okay, yeah, get out of my property. Get off my property. Okay, back to what I was talking about. Now that I dealt with the mutants. Okay, so uh, there are a lot. The Philippines has a lot more of an old-fashioned belief system, and to me that's priceless, especially in today's society, as I'm getting attacked by a bunch of mutants. Uh, anyway, so it's just sad that we can't have the morals that we once have in this country, where we were like trying to lift each other up, build businesses, capitalism. And I'm not talking about capitalism that's like literally corrupt capitalism that's corporate. Corporate capitalism is different than capitalism. Capitalism is mom and dad can build a business, and the government's not going to get in the way and stop them from making money and literally lock them down. So I think that that's perfectly fine to have capitalism like that, you know. But the problem is corporate capitalism has destroyed this country, because literally it makes everything, it just turns everything to shit. Literally all we get now is these giant mega corporations like Disney coming along and telling everybody, you know, oh, you're a racist if you didn't like what we put out. Well, what you put out is garbage, and we're telling you that. And if we tell you that, we're a racist now. You see how that works? So they don't have our best interest. But capitalism is for mom and dad to build a business so that their kids can have a nice house and a nice place to live, and we can all live happily together. And the middle class usually is the ones that help the people the most, not corporate companies, not the big giant mega companies. And once again, I'm talking politics. See how that works? I get on a soapbox and I just can't. I'm sorry. But anyway, getting past all that, the Philippines is a cool place. My wife is Filipino, so I'm kind of biased. I'll say that, and I enjoy the Philippines when I'm there. Whenever I'm there, and like I said, the last time I was there for a month. And once you're there for a month, you kind of forget about America. And then when I came back, and of course, all the other countries or whatever, you go through the airport and they're kind of polite toward you, at least in the Asian parts of the world, like Taiwan and Japan and all these places. Anyway, once you get to America, though, you get to the airport and there's literally a militant police officer standing there with a freaking dog, sniffing packages. Oh my god, you know, there's this Asian guy, I think he came from Taiwan. Anyway, got on the plane, he had his McDonald's in his bag. He had a McDonald's bag, right? And he didn't throw it away because he probably wanted to eat it, right? Well, as soon as he got into the airport, he was like ahead of me too. And the dog starts sniffing the bag. Now it's a dog sniffing food. That's kind of what dogs are into. My dogs are, anyway. So the dog starts sniffing the bag, and I hear the militant cop basically, he's like, what's in the bag? And he's like, McDonald's. I got it in Taiwan or whatever, and I just didn't throw it away because I was going to eat it or whatever. And he's like, can I see the bag? And he takes the bag, and he also tells him to take his backpack and everything, his carry-on backpack, and open it up and take it out to show them. It's like, my God. And we didn't get that anywhere in the travels, in any of the layovers we had in the other countries. We didn't have that type of militant type of attitude. So that's kind of why I'm kind of biased, and I kind of look at America and I'm like, what is wrong with you? You're so militant, like the way that the system is. It's just so everyone's a criminal, and I understand why, because a lot of people in America are kind of becoming corrupt and becoming criminals and stealing, but not everyone is, you know. I live in the country, and I don't want to live in the city because of that type of mentality that, you know, everyone's a criminal. It drives me nuts that people just, I don't know. I could talk more and more. It's more of a politics type of thing, I think, so I shouldn't talk about it, but it's just sad that we have to lose our compass in America because of such crap, you know. But anyway, I've gone on a tangent with too much politics stuff. Let's just talk about the game. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be doing all that. I can hear something out there, that's why I'm saying that. So now let me take and get an axe out and make a doorway, so I can hear them out there whining right now. I can definitely tell that I'm going to have to do some shooting in a minute here. And I'm pretty sure I can hear a giant monster of something. Okay. What is that I'm hearing? God. Yep, I knew it. I think they're called fingers or whatever, these monsters, because they got like fingers for mouths or whatever. And then, of course, these little demonic babies. Here they come. Demonic babies. Yeah. These are demonic, mutated baby creatures that are... See? You know, I don't know why they had to put these baby things in this game, but, you know, I don't know. You get away from me either. I don't want you here either. Okay, so we got a golf cart or whatever. Now, I think that you can drive these things, because I seen somebody driving it. Oh yeah, you can. Holy crap. This is the first time I ever drove one of these things. Well, get on, lady. Okay, fine. How do I drive it? Okay. Wow, transportation. That's more than I could say for the first game. The forest didn't have it like this. It wasn't this easy in the forest. Okay, so I get out. How do I get out? Okay, there we go. Park my car right in front. Okay, oh God. Now what? Somebody else want to fight? My God, there's a lot of crap going on in this game. Yeah, okay. These are extra braces so that I can take out some of these logs in the middle. That basically makes it supported so I can remove these. Like that. Why can't I remove that? Oh, that's why. Okay. So anyway, you take out the braces, you put those bracings in, and then you can take these out, which I don't think I can take this. Yeah, this one's going to be for the stairs. Anyway, and I don't have a light in here, so I got to get a light. But first I need to make a door. Need a full-size log. And always do it like this from the inside, because otherwise you're going to have to, because you can put a lock on that. Okay, so now that I've done that, I have the code in, so I can just put up lights. See how dark it gets? My God. It's getting a little lighter. And like you said, you have to kind of find, there it is. Okay, there's a light. I like to put two of them. Make it bright. Because I don't have a bed in this house yet, so that's the reason why I'm not making it daylight right now. Which I really would like to. I should build a bed, because it's really annoying when you got these stupid whatever they are, cannibals outside fighting all the time, and you can't see. Okay, let's make a bed in here. First I gotta put some more lights in. I keep hearing things, but I don't know if that's her. Maybe that's her doing that. Let's put that here. Because I think I'm going to put a bed under here. Okay, so... Oh, God, these people are so insane. Okay, so we can build a bed. Like this thing here is where you can build... I think it's the last one, maybe. There it is. You can put... There's like a queen-size bed, and there's like a single bed right there. I always build single beds because these other guys, like that chick over there with 3 legs, she's going to lay down in a bed, and then my other partner, he'll lay in a bed. So, yeah. So let's make it daylight. That's how you sleep in this game. And also, that's your save. Like, literally, I could just go like this. I might as well do it right now. Okay, so then, okay, save. There we go. Go here and hit yes, save. So now you got to save. Okay. And it's daylight again. It looks like it's a nice day. Now, as you progress through this game, or as time progresses in this game, you're also going to end up with like the seasons are going to change. So you're going to get that. And then I'm going to try to put these walls up real quick. Like I said, the building in this game is pretty freaking good. I mean, this is like my version of Minecraft. I always wanted a game where I could just build, but it's also a survival game, and I just want to be able to build whatever I want to build. Well, this just happens to be the game. Now, I know there's other survival games where it's crafting and building and all that stuff, but I think Sons of the Forest does it just a little bit better than everybody else, honestly. I don't know. I'm sure someone's probably saying that there's a better one out there, but for me, this game really holds the cake, holds the title basically for the best crafting / fun survival game. Okay, so let's put this right there just to put it somewhere. And then throw that down there. Let's grab an axe. Chop this. I gotta hit right there. Boy, is it gonna let me? Oh God, come on. That one. That one. That one. That one. Now I gotta hit this. Okay. I guess I gotta just hit it, just move just to the right position to get it, or what? This one. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Better move out of the way, girl. Okay. There. So now we got the door. Now we gotta take all these out of here, because it's really irritating how much room it takes up. Okay. Throw that over there. Now let's go over here. Grab this half sliced one, make a door. Oh wait, I gotta make it this way. Make a door, and then just go like that. Now it's a door. Okay. So now I'm going to be building a roof, or attempting to build a roof, because I always do this so hard. It's just the hardest thing for me. Okay, so we're gonna do oh shoot. I guess I gotta make these. I gotta do this. You gotta start off with the pillars. Put a cross beam in, put a cross beam in, yeah, okay. So anyway, you gotta do that. Well, technically not there. Now I can, oh God, these cannibals are so annoying. They just try to make as much noise as possible sometimes. It just annoys me to hear them in the background all the time. And then we put this one in, and this one in. And it's, I guess my little partner there, she's taking care of them. Oh God, whining. Oh my God, these people are so insulted that I live here. Well, I'll leave that up to her to shoot them, because I'm taking care of business here. Yep. Why did I put that there? I should do it this way first. Okay. here. Lay down some logs this way. And I didn't put any cross, whatever. Okay. You can see where I'm flawed in creating these things. Like I said, there are better YouTubers out there that know how to do this stuff and explain it and know all the key words to say what they're doing than me. I'll tell you that. So, yeah. Okay, so let's just get up here. Got to do some more of these. Oh, God. I wonder if I can... whatever. I'll do it simple and not have to... I don't want to have to think about it too often. Okay. Okay, I think I can go up here and kind of do some stuff now. These guys are irritating me. Okay, so we'll go up here. We'll start laying down some things. They're trying to steal the logs, it looks like. Okay, so do that. Cross this. I'm trying not to make too many cross beams. I don't want to have a grid of them. I'm just trying to do rows. And I'm probably doing it wrong, but, you know, whatever. So, now that I got that set up, I want the front of the house to be right there, obviously. So, I'm going to put down... Okay, so we got that. I want to have it like a angle. So I'm going to do this type of thing. And I'm going to go cross down like that. Okay, so then we're going to do this again here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, like that. And then cross down right there. And that's going to be basically the front of the house with the roof kind of tapering downward. Oh, I should have been doing that. I don't know. God. Okay. So we'll do this that way. And then cross down. I don't know why I'm saying cross down. Okay, angle. Okay, put it at an angle. And there we go. Now let's do this one again. Go here. Cross down. I believe that went down. Yeah, it did. Okay. And then put the board there. Okay. So now you can kind of start to see how I'm doing this. So now I gotta go in here, and I gotta basically put a up like that, and I'm gonna do this and cross it there, and I should have, there we go. Okay, got that. Alright, like that, like that, like that. And it's a rinse and repeat type of situation now, so if it's kind of boring right now, I understand why you would be bored. And I'm putting a roof on. Jeez. Not now. Okay. So that way, that way. I really made a crap. I really made quite a big house. I mean, for a starter for this video. So this video it's going to get pretty long, it seems like, because of my how long I made this. How am I going to get up there now? Oh, this way. I left myself oh wait, no I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Cross beam. Okay, so let's go over here because it looks like I totally forgot to do that. Okay. Oh, that's right, because I fell off. Okay, so we're going to just go right there, cross there, and we're good. And we're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again until we have ourselves the frame for a roof. And I'm sure there are people that know how to do this roof or do like these builds and make them look way better or do them much faster, and I'm keep doing that. Okay. Anyway, but I'm kind of still a newbie at this game, but I'm not that much of a newbie because I played it quite a bit before I decided I was going to make a video out of this, because I don't like to just turn on a game and just start playing and not know how to do it, because I hate it when I watch somebody learn how to do stuff like for like the full length of the video, and then by the end of the video for like 5 minutes they're doing it professionally because they learned throughout an hour-long video or something. Well, for me, I like to just be able to jump in and go, okay, I already kind of know this, so this is what I know how to do, and here's what I know how to do. Not like it matters, it's just video game play, you know. It's just playing a video game. It's not like it's a big deal, but, you know, some people like to watch people play video games, and that's good. And for me, if you guys are still watching this, that also helps my channel because that gets my watch minutes way up by having longer videos. Because I can't live stream until I have so many subscribers and so many views or whatever. And so I have to... I like to do these longer videos, or I would like to do them anyway, more often, just to help, you know. Oh, he's pointing at that stupid chick. She's going to try and kill him. I don't have time. Anyway, so, jeez, look at that. I got a log right now. I can't be pulling out my gun and start shooting at her. I'll let that other chick do it. Anyway, so the roof is almost to where I can put up... Did I put that right? Oh, if I look around, I'm going to fall off. Okay. I guess I did. Yep, now she's shooting at her. Anyway. And we'll do that, and we'll do that. See, now I'm getting stressed because the video is getting quite long now, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting for super long. And I don't want to do any editing right now because I'm just kind of laying here enjoying the video. It's, you know, just playing games. Okay, so now I can do this. Now we got the frame. Okay, and then there's a lot of shooting going on. So, let's go up here. Who's breathing? Well, these guys are some real mouth breathers out there. So now we can turn it that way. See how the angle goes stairs? And then that's a roof, basically. Or a sloped type of flat area. And now I can just do that. And that. And now we got ourselves a flat piece of, you know, roof. So, we'll do this again. I think they're trying to tear down my house over there somewhere. I can hear somebody knocking. Oh my God. I am so tired of these guys. Okay. Okay. Okay, this might look gory, but here's what it's going to be. Okay. Any more? I'm a ninja now. Freaking Leonardo. Let's play some Ninja Turtles, pal. Where are you? Where are you? Let's do some Ninja Turtles type stuff now. Okay. I guess they all disappeared now that I got a knife out. And I'm cutting them. What, she's going to attack? Oh, she sees something. What? You coming after me? Geez, you need a bath. Look at that. Geez, lady. What are you, a ballerina? I don't know how she has 3 legs. I don't even know how she goes to the bathroom. I try not to understand how that, with that mutant girl. Okay, so, grab this. We're going back up here, and I don't care about anything else now. I'm going to start my thing. What is going on here? Okay, what? I'm not even asking. Okay, so let's go up here, because I don't want to make you watch this video for two hours straight just to watch me talk about nonsense. Okay, so putting up the roof. Goes on pretty quick once you got the single board like this. My God, there's a lot of shooting going on. I guess this is a pretty wild area over here. In the wilderness, this is like the ghetto of the wilderness, I guess. The high crime area or something. Okay, so now I'm going to remove these so I can do that. And it's really easy, and it's nice. I mean, playing this with a remote control is freaking awesome. Because the controller is so easy to do this game. So I don't know why people always do this with a mouse and keyboard. You have to figure out, okay, which buttons on the keyboard do I have to find, look down at when I want to do this and that. And it's like, I don't understand gamers that play on PC. I just don't understand it because I've always grown up with a console. And maybe I'm just weird, but I just think games should be made easy for you to just kind of enjoy and not have all the buttons in a place where it's comfortable for your hand instead of a mouse and then a keyboard, and you're just kind of, I just don't understand. So it's just not my thing. I'll just say it that way. So now we got ourselves a roof. So that's kind of cool. So this is what we got so far here, okay? It's a fairly simple house. And I mean, it's just basically a log cabin without any windows even yet. So there it is. Let me put away my gun or my knife, and I'll do that. So anyway, I think I'm going to stop recording now because, I mean, I could finish this in another video. But that's basically the summary of what I wanted to build. I'll be making this thing even better over time. And I just kind of wanted to do a video just because it's easy for me to just play a game and talk to you guys than to sit down, pull down the green screen, try to make all this stuff look really fancy and nice, talk about a subject, a movie, or whatever. Yeah. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. Comment. Comments are good. I always like to hear comments. And if you've watched this far, thank you very much, because it took a lot to get this far into the video. And it also helps my watch hours that I really need to get up. So I'm so glad that you did, if you did. So anyway, this has been Sons of the Forest, my kind of relaxed playthrough, part 1. So thank you for watching.